who went through the training and paid their dues and everything like that. It's unfair for us to steal business away from them because they are properly trained on how to not, flood somebody's basement. We didn't have insurance. If we installed a hot water heater incorrectly and it blew up and then flooded somebody's house,
we would look at each other. What do we do?
They would sue us, like we were dumb little kids
for who knows how much.
And that's why those kind of things are in place. And so,
I just think getting fined, like they should have just slapped your hands instead of made you.
That's what I assumed.
This is the government; they're gonna want all your money anyway. They stole it from you.
Well, I think they had other people undercutting like that and doing under the table work, and I'm sure they were trying to use a really big hammer to smash people doing that.
Yeah.
And to your point, we should have tried to go to court and say, "Hey, we're just two kids just trying to make our way," and maybe the judge would have just give us a stern warning.
Don't hurt us. We don't have $1,000.
At that point, Phil and I were terrified of government anything threatening our lives. And so the last thing we wanted to do was go to some big scary courthouse and shaking our boots and talk to them. They wouldn't know what to say.
And you couldn't afford a lawyer, so.
Oh, no, it would just be us. It would be us. And
so, I don't know. Anyways, long story short, out of all these like random business ideas, we have learned little tidbits of information here and there and here and there up until like the last couple of years. Boris and I have attempted to launch like a tech startup. And
something like that.
I mean, we started it. We almost had a couple of clients, but it's everything that we've done.
I feel like the idea is kind of just. I think it goes back to what's a good idea.
Well, I think there's three different things. There's good idea, there's the right timing, and enough money to advertise it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
if you're going to sell oranges, you don't go to the orange orchard and set up a stand outside the orange orchard. You go
like the social media. It's just like the social media thing. At the time, it sounds great. You get things together and you go to present it, and then you see that a $1 billion company has something just like it, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
You're like, oh, they went. And to our old podcast, we're learning. I'm sure like everybody else, all these new AI innovations are coming out and everybody's brain just opens wide up and, their eyes open wide up and they say, oh, look what I can create. Look at all the businesses and apps and things that I can do. And the point is that everybody can do that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When the barrier to entry is 0, everybody's flooding the gates.
But they're
not. Even though you think
that's the crazy thing. Like the barrier is basically gone at this point. But people aren't just going to start flooding the gates. So many people are going to.
They are here, definitely here in Silicon Valley.
Well, that's like tech central. Of course, you're going to be doing something.
No, I know, but especially the AI.
And that's where all the money is right now.
Yeah,
I mean, you could just say, "I'm starting an AI company. It's based on this. I have this person that we took from Google, and you got $10 billion to work with all of a sudden."
Yeah.
So,
True.
I mean, but most people are just gonna be, as they always are, not moving. They're just going to keep with the status quo, which is, people have jobs and they're gonna keep trying to get jobs. But really, if you think about it, the only way to pull yourself ahead is to build something.
Right.
And you got to learn all the key principles to building something and how to not let it fail, or what makes it fail.
So what I'm hearing is the new tech is there to be able to run way faster, but the amount of people adopting that could leverage this is still really, really low, which I agree with.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So you still have a lot of advantage.
You have so many people against the current progress we are making. And I think the reason they're against it is they feel it's, just a threat. They don't understand that they can say, wait a minute, hey, let me think about this differently. How can I use this to my advantage? How can I get ahead with this new technology or idea.
I think that the view that AI is a gimmick is fading, and people are starting. So the early majority is starting to recognize that it's for real.